Molweni, greetings to you all, Abantu, the children of Sonini Nanini. My brothers and sisters, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to share with you this presentation, and I'll be talking about whether prophecy has been fulfilled or not. Right in front of our eyes, America loses and the world cries. Why is it that way? Isaiah 46 verse 4, the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America. Revelation 17:8 to 11. New World Order versus the Project 2025. Exodus versus mass deportations. In Isaiah 46 verse 4, Sonini Nanini says, I'll be your Sonini Nanini throughout your lifetime until your hair is white with age. I made you and I will care for you. I will carry you along and I will save you. This is a promise to us from Sonini Nanini. My brothers and sisters, the Abantu family, he made us and he will care for us, and says he will carry us along and he will save us at the end of the day. Therefore, do not fear. We are in his care. Revelations 9:8 to 10. 8. The beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is. My brothers and sisters, this is the message to us to say, we were written in the book of life at the foundation of the earth. When the earth was created, that's when our names were written in the book of life. As he says, he made us, he will carry us along, and he will finally save us. Therefore, our names were written in the book of life long before there was any humans on earth. Only those that do not belong to Sonini Nanini, whose names do not appear in the book of life, those are the people that are going to wonder. But Sonini Nanini's children will know what is happening. 9. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. 10. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. The 45th and the 47th President of the United States. Revelation 17:10 to 11. 10. And there are 7 kings, 7 presidents. 5 are fallen, served their terms, and 1 is the current one, and the other is not yet come, the president-elect. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. He will not finish his term. Here are the 8 presidents of the United States from the 40th to the 47th. There are only 7 people, which says there are 7 kings. This 8th one is the same as the 6th one. 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. He goes into lawlessness. The president that was, which means the 45th one, and now is not, even he is the 8th, because his term was separated by another person in between. He is of the seven, which are the seven leaders, the seven kings, and is going to be a man of lawlessness, unrestrained or uncontrolled by law, and do evil things. He is the eighth president of the king or ruler, whatever title you want to give. But he is the person, the leader that is going, who is the eighth. But he belongs to the seven because his term was separated by another president. Why the eighth king or president so important? What significance does the number 8 has? As we know that a week is 7 days, therefore the 8th day is a new week. It's a new era. The number 8 represents a new beginning, a new order, or a new creation. For example, 7 days a week, and the 8th day is the beginning of a new week. 8 represents a renewal, a new beginning, the mass awakening, and a start of a new future, a change from the normal, becoming aware of the deceptions of religion. The number 8 is symbolic of a regeneration. Genesis 17:12. Sonini and Nanini made a covenant with Abram that each child should be circumcised on the 8th day. Therefore, we know the significance of the number 8, which means a change, a new beginning, a new era. Could it be this 8th king, this 8th president is going to show us, is going to take us into a new era that nobody knows? Let's watch the events. Let's watch what is happening. 1 Peter 3:20. This earth was populated by 8 people who came out of Noah's Ark. There were 8 people after the deluge, after the flood. Therefore, the number 8 is quite significant according to Sonini Nanini. That's why he said, watch for the signs, so that you may know the season and the time when he's about to make those drastic changes, when he comes to intervene on behalf of his children. 1 Peter 3:20. This earth was populated by 8 people who came out of Noah's Ark. 1 Samuel 17:12-14 indicates King David as the youngest of the 8 children. So he was the 8th, the youngest. Therefore, the number 8 is quite a significance. Brothers and sisters, he said, stay awake and watch. Let's watch what is happening. Let's not dwell into this wedding and the titles of what is in the Bible, because those names were changed. I know some people are struggling to find that, because when they say it's a king, because in the olden time, there were kings, there were no democracies, there were no leaders, there was no president, because they came up with the democracy. Some of these books, Bantu Spirituality, The Awakening, A Handbook for the Bantu People, The Anxiety of the White Man, Bantu Coming Home, The Africa We Want, Al-Kebulan, Jerusalem, the Holy Land, and What is Bantu Spirituality. These are the books I've written. They contain this prophecy, and I've explained it much further. So if you can manage to get one of these books, you can be able to read and find out where are we now. Because I know a lot of people ask what's happening. But it's there. He says we must watch the signs. The stars, the moon are going to show us signs. It's only for us to see them. If we ask Sonny Nani, he will show to us. New World Order versus Project 2025. After Trump's win, the whole world is at unease, uncertain, war may come. Why is the world so tense after Trump's victory? Do they know something that we do not know? We don't. Is it because the Project 2025, also known as the 2025 Presidential Transition Project, is about to become a reality? Could it be a coded message? We can see that the world is at a situation where they don't know what is happening. They are not in control. They're just waiting to see. Does the world know we are at the end of the era, the end of human rule on earth, which the nations had been planning to derail and to delay the end of the times? Remember, the world is waking against the day of Sonininnani. They want to prolong their rule. But when Soninan says the time is up, nobody's going to stop it. The world's at a precarious time. No leader will be in control of the events that are about to take place. They know what it means when Trump is back. He has come to complete or to fulfill the inevitable, as they call it, New World Order. What is it? Was it a coded message? New World Order. Who is putting the order? How can humans put a new world order when they've been here for thousands of years, but they've not? A new world order is totally different. It's a big change for the whole world, not for one nation, not the way of human lives that we live today. When you say world new order, it means just like the flood. It destroyed the old order, and then there was new order of Noah and his children who populated the earth. Let's watch and see the developments. Trump is just a tool used. The world is confused, tense, and some angry. Many heartbroken, emotional, and it's painful for Americans and people world over because humans were wanting something that was not in Sonny Nanen's plans. The headache, the pain, I saw somewhere crying because what happened, even Trump himself, the way you won, nobody could have seen it or saw it coming because it was made to be. It was meant to be. No matter, even if the whole world had voted against him, he was still going to win because it was meant to be. Exodus versus mass deportation. Could Sweden's offer to immigrants 34,000 US dollars be reparations to voluntarily return to their home countries? Sweden's new immigration policy offering payments of up to 350,000 Swedish krona, which is equivalent to 34,000 US dollars to immigrants who voluntarily leave the country, marking a significant shift from its traditional approach towards migration or preempting the exodus. Is Trump's mass deportation a reference to the Exodus? My brothers and sisters, let's watch the signs. Let's watch what is happening around us, what is taking place in the world. Why are the Swedish people realizing now that they cannot live with Soninen and his children? And now they are giving them money to go back to the Holy Land. Could be this the beginning of the Exodus and the payment of reparations? Exodus 8:1-2. And the Most High Usoninini spake unto Moses, Go unto Pharaoh, and say unto him, Thus saith Usomandla, Let my people go, that they may save me. Are we in the time of the Exodus? Are we in the time of Moses? 2. And if thou refuse to let them go, behold, I will smite all thy borders with frogs, multiply his signs, wonders, and troubles. When we hear of plagues, of frogs, we always want to see frogs, but it doesn't mean frogs. It means whatever Soninan might choose to use at that particular time. Because the leader of the world, the leaders of these developed countries, pay reparations and repatriate all the Bantu people back to their land. Is the mass deportation and the payment amount, or is it a sign that the exodus has already begun? America loses and the world loses. It's because everybody lost. The whole world lost because they were against what happened. Why was that? Why is the world didn't want the president-elect to be elected, to win? Sweden had to offer migrants 34,000 to voluntarily return to home countries. Is this the beginning of the exodus and the payment of reparations? Sweden announced a significant shift in immigration policy, offering up to 34,000 to migrants who voluntarily return to their home countries starting 2026. The new policy aims to address integration challenges. What challenges are those? The challenges that happened in Egypt, that they couldn't live with the children of Soninin. They had to ask them to go away because of the challenges the Egyptians had when Soninan wanted his children to leave Egypt. Here are the challenges. Are these the challenges that these developed countries are going to find it difficult to live with the children of Sonininanin? Are we beginning to see what is taking place? The eighth president shaking the whole world. And now people being paid to leave. Isn't it what the Egyptians did? Push the children of Soninan out of Egypt. Brothers and sisters, It says, let's watch for the signs. These are some of the signs, pointers. Are they not? It's up for you. It's up for you, my brothers and sisters, to conclude what you see, what you hear, and what is happening. I'm just here to share with you or highlight some of the things that are happening right at this time. There's a new book coming, America's Covert Racism, Time of Pharaoh 2025. It talks about the fulfillment of prophecy. It's talking about more about this presentation, the moral decay of the churches, crimes of the Church of England leadership, climate change or plagues, no climate change, the cleansing of Mother Earth, the reparations, the Exodus. It will be out soon. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, for listening, for taking time to listen to this. I hope next time I'll come back with something that I've been given. Thank you for listening. May Sonini Nani uplift you and enlarge you. Hallelujah. Thank you. Makube njalo.